Alright, Hazemek here. So I wanted to do this video in the daytime, but it became nighttime. Um, so I haven't done a video on the Black Widow Galant VR4 because I've been moving to a new house. Well, kind of, yeah. If you watch my other videos, you'll be familiar. This is that house that I changed the head at here. So, but I'm not now. I live in this house. So not too long ago, I broke, well, I didn't break, it just kind of broke on its own, the seatbelt buckle on the Galant VR4. So the seatbelt wouldn't work. It would not latch anymore, so something broke on it. So I was looking like, where am I going to get I cannot find any, it's really hard to find Galant parts. But I noticed, hey, the one on the Eclipse looks very similar. So this is the one from an Eclipse. So I went to Pick and Pull yesterday. You can watch my Junkyard Chronicles Adventures video about like eclipses and stuff. That's where I shot that video yesterday. But yeah, so this is from a 95 Mitsubishi Eclipse RS. It's a no. This is from a 97 Mitsubishi Eclipse RS. It had like 215,000 miles on it. I kind of wanted to get it off a younger car, but this is really the only one I could find. Either the seats were like missing or something, so actually I still need to clean it up a little bit. I'm just gonna wipe it down with a wet rag. But anyway, this is the Galant one, and as you can see, it's already it looks like it's already came from like a freaking another car from a junkyard, because it has like a little pink doodle here, so that leads me to believe that this is not the one that came with the car already, so it broke. I don't know what the deal is with the Black Widow Galant VR4. It is there's just random stuff that just breaking it, you know. It's not this isn't an American car, man. That's what happens with the old American cars. It's not supposed to happen for these old Japanese cars, but maybe, I don't know, man. Just a lot of random stuff breaks in that Galant, and it's pissing me off. Anyway, so yeah, the buckle doesn't buckle anymore, so I went to go look for a different one, and this is it right here. So unfortunately, let me see if I can just replace the buckle part. And they look almost the same. In fact, they are the same. It says 523, 523. This one says a TK523. It's the same buckle. Maybe I can split it open and change the guts out. If this doesn't work, but as you can see, the Eclipse one is much shorter. So other than that, they're pretty much the same. The arm is shorter, so if this doesn't work, I might be able to crack this open and swap the guts out, and then maybe just use this arm. But I will give this one a whirl first. So yeah, like I said, I've already taken it out of the Galant. It's not too hard. You have to remove the seat, and you have to remove like a plastic cover on the side. It's just a couple of screws. So we'll see if I can get it in there. But yeah, I haven't been driving the Galant lately because, yeah, the seatbelt doesn't work, and maybe I should have just put a racing harness in it or something. but yeah, so the seat's like kind of not on there right now. The funny thing is, like, when it broke, and I was like, man, I need a seat. I should have a seatbelt, you know. So I feel like I know the funny thing is, like, you drive with a seatbelt all the time, and it just, you know, it doesn't feel right not to have one, right? So what I did is I took the seatbelt and I moved it over to the I pulled it all the way to the passenger side and I buckled it. and that actually worked, but it was like really hard to do, so I don't want to keep on doing that. So I got to drive the Eclipse because we need to go smog it, so I need to fire it up and drive it. So yeah, we're gonna go. I gotta get this out of the driveway, so I'm trying to get the seatbelt on it so I can actually drive it places. I try to drive it every once in a while. It's like super dirty. It's like May 2018 right now. The funny thing is, this little red thing came out of that buckle, and yeah, so there's something wrong with it. Like, the plastic degraded on this really bad. See, like, it's all kind of white, and you know, it's not like black anymore. Yeah, so I've never had a. Now, if you remember correctly, I took the seatbelt retractor already. The seatbelt it was like all chewed up and stuff in the Galant, and it was messed up. So I replaced that one already. So now I have to replace the buckle. So like, I don't know what the deal is with this car, man. All the seat belts are messed up. Dude, somebody just drove like a double through my neighborhood. That's freaking crazy. I don't think you'd want to drive a double around the neighborhood. Anyway, so I'm gonna go clean this up and we'll see if it fits. I also wanted to note the little seatbelt sensor wire here is different on the clips, but the Galant, when I took this out of the Galant, it wasn't hooked up to anything anyway. So yeah. So what the hell? So I guess they weren't using it. It doesn't like bark at you or anything. It doesn't tell you anything if the seatbelt's not hooked anyway. So whatever. Okay, so I just tried to install it, and unfortunately it does not line up where the little claw is. So if you look at it very carefully, the one on the right, the Galant one, is a little bit longer claw, like it sticks out more than the Eclipse one. So what I'm going to try to do is bend the claw to fit just like the Galant one. But it looked like it was going to fit okay. So I think just having the shorter arm doesn't make a difference. So I will go try to fix that with some pliers. Well, I know it's super ghetto, right? Hopefully, I know it's a safety thing too. Hopefully this will be okay. It looks like the claw is a little bit longer on the clip, so maybe that'll work. Well, shit, it broke off. I tried to bend it. So that didn't work. Well, maybe it'll fit now. So it just won't have the little claw going in it anymore. I think it should be okay. As long as this stays, yeah. As long as this doesn't, yeah, it could still move though. It's kind of weird. Because this is supposed to keep the arm from moving, and then, but like I guess if you tighten the bolt down enough, it won't move. I don't see any problem with it. But yeah, it could potentially move it enough where it'll loosen. But it does have a lock washer, so. I don't know. We'll see. I just wasn't sure. All right, there it is. It's on there. Yeah, sorry it's dark. But there it is. It's bolted onto the side of the seat there. Unfortunately, the little claw thing is not fitting there anymore. So, but it doesn't look like it moves. I tightened it as tight as I can make it. So, but yeah. So the Galant and the Eclipse have this little springy thingy here that lets the seatbelt move around there a little bit. So, yeah, the seat moves with it though, huh? I don't think it really needs that. I'm like, that seems like a bit of over-engineering. I might just cut this wire off. It's like it's kind of annoying. It's not even hooked up to anything, so I may cut that off. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, let's give it a whirl. Let me put. I'm gonna go put the seat back in position. Okay, and, seat's all lined up. I didn't bolt it in yet. Here's the seat belt. Move the seat belt here, and boom, it works. It's pretty much the same one. It yeah, kind of. I'm surprised it flexes so much. It flexes to the side. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so not only is the seatbelt swivel this way, like about 45 degrees. Yeah, it's about 45 degrees. It swivels 45 degrees, but it also goes this way too. I never knew that. That's interesting. That's cool. I wonder, does the other one do that? That's a good question. Let's see. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, oh, that's cool. It articulates a little bit. That's nice. I never knew that. It's a interesting. I'm always finding interesting engineering in these vehicles, you know. So yeah, they actually engineered it to go this way and this way. I thought like the arm was like bending or something when the seatbelt was pulling on it, but it's actually supposed to do that. So there it is. So Eclipse one fits if you break the little claw off. I just made sure I tightened it really well and I got it where, you know, how it was supposed to be. So I'm just gonna go bolt this on. I'm probably just gonna cut this off because it probably doesn't bolt on in the car anymore. I could if I was gonna use it, I could put the change the connector to the other one. So I don't know, man. We'll see. But we'll go bolt the seat back on, and then I'll go actually sit in it and try to buckle myself up. But the only problem is it's gray. It can't many of the second gen Eclipse seat belts were gray. There were no first gen Eclipses for me to check, so I don't know if those ones would have worked. But this came from a second gen Eclipse, and this is the closest one I could find. I think one of the newer Galants has something very similar to this. It might fit. I don't know, man. But this looks fine to me. This looks perfect. I don't see any problem. Just having it shorter, I think maybe having it shorter is actually better, in my opinion. But yeah, it is gray. I could have painted it black, or we could have just changed the housings maybe, but I don't know. I don't want to do that. I think it's okay if it's gray. It's not very... in fact, the seat belt is like turned gray. The seat belt is actually gray, so it actually matches. So yeah, I think if you can find a 99 Eclipse, I think the 99 Eclipse is the only Eclipse that had all black interior. My 98 Eclipse has a black, like a dashboard and a steering wheel and a center console. Then everything else is the regular, gray. So, but it doesn't bother me. It's fine. It works. If it works, it works. So let's go bolt the seat in, and then I'll actually sit in it. I forgot, before I put the seat back on, I got to put this plastic cover back on. I think it should be fine with that seat. I don't know, man. It's a little shorter now. Okay, I'll see if that fits first. Okay, so before Hayes Omega puts the seat back in, I'm going to go clean underneath it. There's all this stuff, all this little cherry blossom stuff in here that came from the vents, and it's all under the seat. So while I got the seat out, I might as well take advantage. And what is there, like a peanut? There's like one of those styrofoam peanuts in here too. Where'd that come from? It's kind of weird. Okay, well, we'll get the vacuum and we'll just suck everything out. I wonder where that seatbelt thing... Oh, it's right here. Oh, it's a different one. So that one on the other seatbelt didn't even work anyways. That's the funny thing. I don't know where that other seatbelt came from. So if you guys don't know... Oh, was this supposed to be on there? There's a washer here. I don't think so. This doesn't look like it belongs on there. If you guys don't know, this Galant VR4, I think this is a 91. Yeah, I think this is a 91 Galant VR4. And see, there's a hole here in the center console here, center console tray. There's a hole here because there used to be the auto belts in there. The auto belt would come in here, I think. Yeah. It comes in here and it went to the pillar here. Connects to the pillar, and then you would have a lap belt that went from like here to like here or something. I don't know. I never had a car with auto belts, and I guess I never will, because this one didn't have them in there. Someone had already converted it to I think the older Galants, because remember I went to the junkyard to get the seatbelt from a Galant, and sure enough the whatchamacallit, it's too bad I didn't get the seatbelt buckle too while I was at it. Because I couldn't find any Galants in the junkyard. Yeah, so yeah, in here is supposed to be the auto belt thing. So I guess you save a little bit of weight with taking the auto belts off. They probably weigh, I don't know. I have them. I think I do have the auto belt in the spare parts for this car. So yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go vacuum all this stuff up. Might as well clean it while I got the seat out. This is a good opportunity to do it. So that's an interesting thing, and that hole over there. I don't know if you can get one from another Galant that doesn't have that hole. But if you delete the seat belts, you're always going to have that hole there, pretty much. I guess you could put like a piece of plastic over it, but all right. And it'll be easier for me to put this back on the seat. So I was expecting to find some interesting stuff in here. Usually you'll find like a lot of change and stuff. I've never taken the seat out since I bought the car. Whoever had the car before had cleaned the car pretty damn good, I'll tell you that, because usually you'll find like change and other bits and other business cards and stuff, but nothing. This is my stuff here. This is all that cherry blossom stuff. All right. All right. Why does it do this to me? Anyway, so yeah, it is as I had thought. This does not fit back on here because this was supposed to be for a longer seatbelt buckle, so that's where it hits. So I'm gonna have to trim this or just not put it back on. You know what? I'm just not gonna put it back on. This is a little plastic cover that you're never ever gonna see. You know, I'm just not gonna put it back on. Maybe I'll put the screws back on. That's funny. It just uses a. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the screws back on, but I'll take the cover off. It's fine. Maybe we'll. I mean, what I'll do is I'll see if I could find a Galant one on the Galant VR4 forum, and we'll replace this with the real Galant one. But we'll just use this temporarily. But I have no problem using it. I think it's safe. It's fine, even if it didn't have the little claw here that goes into the hole. So the little claw is to go in this hole here, but the hole is farther on the Galant, unfortunately. Oh, you know what I could have done? Damn, you know, I didn't think about that too. I could have just made the hole bigger. It wouldn't make it any difference. I could have made the hole just a little bit bigger. What is this? This is a little cover for the bracket here. It's interesting. I've never seen that before in a car. Does I have one on the other one? Nope. No, not really. You can take this one up. Apparently that one is riveted on. See, I'm learning interesting things about the Galant. Yeah, so I think what I should have done is I should have just got a grinder or a drill bit and made that hole bigger. It's like it's a square hole too. It's like a weird looking hole. Just make it a little, just oval it out a little bit so this will fit. But I broke the claw off already, so. But I don't think it makes any difference, man. It's not gonna come off. Well, hopefully it won't loosen over time, because I think that's what that's for. But this actually kind of moves around and it gives it some play, so I don't think I'll have any problems with it. Just have to make sure I check this bolt every once in a while and see if it gets loose. But I think it's okay. All right, so we're just not gonna put this plastic thing back on. It's gonna go in the spare parts box, I guess. Oh yeah, so also never went over how much the seatbelt buckle cost me. The one I got from Pick and Pull, not this one, the one that's on the car right now, cost me a whopping $9 at Pick and Pull. So I was looking through eBay. I was looking through eBay, and they were selling for like $30 or $40, like maybe more. So I think that's a good deal. It was only $9. I also saw that a Mitsubishi Diamante has a very similar seatbelt. So I do see Diamantes in the junkyard sometimes, so I might try to go for that. And they do have black ones, so if I see one, I'll grab it, and then we can use it. But for now, the Eclipse one works perfectly. It's no problem. Well, no, I wouldn't say perfectly. The plastic cover doesn't fit, and a little claw doesn't go in the hole. So, but it works if you rip the claw or if you elongate the hole. So, but I broke the claw off before I could elongate the hole. So, so we don't really know if that works. So there you go. If you really need a seatbelt buckle, second gen Eclipse will work. Yeah. All right. Here's we go.